If you're watching this, it's because I'm dead, or because I have to go to a doctor's appointment with my wife on Monday. So I'm going to explain what it is that I would like you to do today, starting with some feedback evaluations. So the idea here with feedback evaluations is that you are going to get a chance to look at other people's feedback, not necessarily feedback on stories or poems that you've written, but feedback that they've given in general. And you're going to evaluate how useful that feedback has been. What's going to happen first? You go to Google Drive and then you go to miscellaneous. It's this thing right here, feedback evaluation. You're going to do this 3 times. You're going to do it once for yourself. You're going to evaluate the feedback that you gave other people. Then at your table, you're going to evaluate the feedback of the person sitting to your right. So everyone evaluates the person to their right, so it should make a circle. And when that's done, you evaluate the person, you ready? Guess? To your left. Good guess. So you do this 3 times, and click on your class here, and everybody's name. It's already pre-populated in the first 2 things. And you basically give people a rating of 1 to 5, or really, because some people did amazing things, I wanted to make it 1 to 6, if you really went above and beyond. And it sort of explains what a 1 is, and what a 2 is, and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. I think it would actually be a pretty good idea if you took a look at this, which I've embedded here, Cohen's expectations. I give you some examples of what I think a 1 would look like. So for example, let's make this a little bigger. A 1 out of 5 would be a comment like, "This was good," which is not useful. I mean, all of this is about usefulness. Were you insightful? Did you help the person make their stuff better? So "this was good" doesn't really help at all, because someone's ego isn't really the purpose here. It's about the writing. A little better, but still not great, is "this part was boring," which at least identifies some sort of problem and in some particular place, but still not really that great. Here we get more specific. That's sort of the idea here. 3 out of 5 is a little more specific. Can you add images? There aren't any images here. 4 out of 5 is solid. I like your images, or I don't like your images, although I like what you're trying to do. Maybe you could try to do something else that has to do with disappointment and abandonment. And then a 5 is very long. Please read it, because I enjoyed writing it. This is what I think a really good, specific, useful comment looks like, a 5 out of 5. It identifies a problem and suggests solutions and is very sort of thorough and being helpful. If somebody created a video or like wrote a treatise on someone's work, then they get a 6 out of 5. And there are some people who will get a 6 out of 5, I think. So once again, I don't want to ramble, but do it for yourself. Fill out your name, and then fill out your name. 2 other questions. You need to explain why you gave that rating. This is going to help me when I turn your evaluation into a grade for the person that you're evaluating. And then I want to see some examples. I want to see some evidence. So if you were giving somebody all 2s, I want you to copy and paste an example of what you think a 2 is. Or if you thought it was worth 5 out of 5, copy and paste a 5 out of 5 here. The idea here is that it will be turned into a grade. You'll have 3 evaluations plus mine, and then that will basically equal your grade for how you have done giving people feedback. This is, after all, forget what it says in the syllabus, but like 20 or 30% of your grade is participation, and this is one way that I can give you credit for all the good stuff you've been doing. All right, if you have any questions, I can't answer them because this is a video, but maybe you can figure it out among yourselves, or I have faith. Right? Email me, text me, don't text me. The end. The one thing I forgot to say, which might be a little confusing, is that you might need to help the person to your right or to your left find some of the comments that you made on other people's stories. So I know this is sort of going to be logistically challenging. It's going to be a little chaotic maybe sometimes, but it might help if you can think back to some of the best comments you've made, the most useful, helpful, insightful comments, and then direct your evaluator to them. So I just wanted to make that clear. Good luck.